Namaste, my beautiful collective. I am doing a requested love reading, or just like a check-in, an energy check-in. And this will be good for the next, say, 2 months, 2 to 3 months. So I have 3 piles for you to pick from. We have the amethyst, the carnelian, and the rose quartz. I want you to take a deep breath with me now. Focus on the pile you resonate with the most. And we'll be back with your reading. Okay, so for those of you that chose the amethyst, pile number 1, this is going to be your reading, your energy check-in in love. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there could have been in the past some harsh communication, a fight, a disagreement. Or just some kind of harshness I get in the past. And I get kind of the recent past, but I could be wrong. And with this harshness, you completed a cycle. I kind of feel like you just shut the door on it and moved on, is what I get. I don't know where that's coming from, that message. But either somebody was juggling you, and presently they still are, or you were juggling somebody else with this 2 of Pentacles, or juggling money, financial stuff right now. That might be presently what you're thinking about. The 3rd card for me when I'm doing a 7-card read is kind of like a little bit in the past and presently. So, this could be financially, but this could also be an earth energy, possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we have no face cards yet. Juggling you or juggling 2 situations doesn't have to be 2 romantic situations. This could be work or money as well. And then we have the Tower card. So presently, or in the extremely, I feel like it's presently, somebody's going through a Tower moment or an epiphany. But if you look at this Tower card, this is really the prettiest tarot card I've ever seen as far as the Tower. You have this, it's like a tree being struck by lightning. You get this little squirrel hiding like underneath. And these butterflies, which is transforming the energy into magic. See, with the mushroom down here and the little sparkles, it's beautiful. So I'm kind of getting like that epiphany energy, some kind of a change in the situation. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So somebody may be carrying a torch for you, holding on, but being tough too, or this could be you. Holding on to that last torch, seeing the light. Yes, because there's this beautiful opportunity in the future for a power couple situation. Just very comfortable, happiness, very fruitful, financially, abundant, happy. And it's possibly that you're the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this person is a water sign. It's all energy, male or female, or non-binary, whatever you want to say. And you see how she has this crown. Her crown chakra is open. She's very positive in the upright position. She's nurturing, a very good mother, very abundant, emotionally nurturing, loving, very open and psychic. I kind of get the Queen of Cups of being the High Priestess of the Minor Arcana. So what I get is, just with the tarot read, there was some kind of harshness in the past here. But you closed out a cycle The door was shut on that situation, or at least the harshness. Somebody is trying to juggle you in another situation, or you're trying to juggle multiple situations at once and having this tower moment. This could be you or the person that you may be asking about, or somebody that you are connected with. But it's a kind of a magical tower moment. It's not your typical lose everything and everybody and be upset and go down, spiral downward. This is a magical tower. And somebody, either you or this person, is still carrying a torch with this fire here. Very passionate torch. Because in the future, you could be a power couple with this person. I do feel like the energy of something positive coming out of this. And even if it's not romantic, this could be a business offer or some kind of financially abundant situation that's going to make you feel okay. And if you're the Queen of Cups, you might already feel like this or have some kind of a knowing. You're very nurturing, emotionally abundant, emotionally intelligent, psychic, very intuitive. So that looks pretty positive, pile number one. So let's do the spirit animal card, which is the deer spirit. I'm just trying to hold it in the camera here. Bring a gentle touch. Look how beautiful this deer is. Number 18 could be significant. I get 10 because the Queen of Cups does not have timing. So 10 could be 9 or 10. I get 9 or 10 days on this. I'm not going to guess. But just be gentle. If you are this Queen of Cups, you probably already are a very gentle person. Queen of Cups upright is normally gentle and nurturing. So we have the Rebel deck. I did decide to do this. This has some nasty words in it, some foul language. So just skip past it if you don't want to hear that. I kind of like how it gives a little bit of sense of humor to the readings. When sometimes I can be the funniest person in the world and be a jokester and giggle and laugh. And I can also be very serious. So sometimes this breaks things up a little bit. And this says, get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart, it misses you. So maybe after shutting this door or this harshness, you just closed your heart off. You are not emotionally vulnerable or available anymore. And what this card is telling you to do is try to get back into that space again. And I think you will with this tower moment and the way the cards fell. We have the Romance Angels, which is free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So maybe you're still holding on to this, or this other person is, or the other thing I get is this other person may have to free themselves from another situation in order to come towards you. We have the Island Time Wellness, and it says the Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So maybe that's what you have to free yourself from, is somebody that maybe possibly acted like that way towards you in the past. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people like that out there. And I'm older, but even in my dating experience, it's like one narcissist after another. And they're not even at my level, which is really scary. When somebody's a narcissist and they have nothing to offer you, nothing. I mean, nothing. And I'm not saying they didn't have anything, but, nothing that would complement the relationship. All they might have is money, or they don't even have that, and they just act like they are everything. That's a narcissist. When somebody doesn't try or doesn't invest, but they want you to invest. It's one thing if they don't want you to invest, but when they want you to invest and they don't want to do any investing, that's where the problem lies. And maybe that's what you were dealing with, because it's a common thing. It doesn't matter whether you're high school dating or, young adult dating in your 20s to being older. Narcissists, unfortunately, it's a term that they use an awful lot, but it's very toxic people. They're very self-absorbed or very entitled or very, just not somebody that's really ever successful in a relationship because they have a dark heart, basically. I can tell you that from being married to one for a very long time, 28 years. And they may act like they care about somebody, but it's an act, and it's usually in front of other people. And it's hard because a lot of times you get attached to these people, and it's very hard to let go of them when you're emotionally invested. And narcissists have a way of being able to trap you in those situations, either with their looks, or they pretend they have things that they really don't, or they pretend they're somebody that they're not. Because a true narcissist, everything is a lie. And it's really sad. It's sad for them because they don't know how to accept love correctly, and they don't know how to give it. So they're like an emotional vampire, which we get those too. So if you were involved with somebody like that, I am so sorry you had to go through that. Know that there is something better for you out there that's coming in to bring you this, this Queen of Cups, if that's you, or if you're offering it. Maybe this is what this Queen of Cups had to deal with. But if you're the Queen of Cups, and it doesn't have to be that you are a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a water sign. If you are the Queen of Cups and you are loving and nurturing and had to deal with this, know that this power couple energy is coming in. It might be somebody else from the past that's holding a torch for you, or maybe you're still holding a torch from this person, and that's what's holding you back presently. And you have to go through this tower moment. So next we have Angel Answers. I usually do these at the end. And I have some cards that they're just a blank, playing cards that I wrote down messages sometime in the winter when I had a little bit of time. I would just take bits and pieces of my conversations while I was reading. And something that I would say or somebody else would say, I'd write it down. So I'm creating a whole deck. But the Angel Answers card says improving health. So maybe somebody was ill. And they abruptly closed the door, or you abruptly closed the door on them. But improving health to me is not only physical health, it's mental health. So that will be improving. So now for these message cards I was just stating about. Something in a few weeks. There's somebody that has regrets in this situation. That could be the person that was harsh to you. Cutting ties with a very manipulative, toxic ex-partner. This could be the person that's coming in that you still hold, or somebody that you still hold the torch for, or it also could be you cutting ties with that tower moment. Somebody is lazy or has been lazy in the past. And this last card is a message to you. You blow everybody else away in this person's mind. So know that. So this could be somebody new coming in. I feel on this one, it's somebody that you have a history with in some way. So pile number 1, that is your reading. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Sending love and blessings to you all. We're going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, beautiful people, if you picked pile number 2, this carnelian stone that I just knocked over here, this is going to be your reading. All right. So we're starting off with the Light Seers deck. And we have the 9 of Swords. So you or somebody that you're, thinking of, whoever you may be in a connection with or your special person, might be, in the past, might have been in a lot of pain. This could be you or somebody else. But in the past, you also moved on to calmer waters. You moved away from that energy. So you did get out of it with the 6 of Swords. You kind of moved on with your life, or they moved on with their life. Yes, because of this beautiful 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 or twin flame energy. This is happiness. This is love. Celebration. So this could have been something in the recent past that you were celebrating and maybe finding new love, or something that's presently about to happen immediately. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be somebody, you or somebody in your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be King energy, so it possibly somebody a little bit older that was financially stable, might be having problems right now. Very slow moving, may not be coming in yet because of financial difficulties. Or this is you wanting to have this love and happiness, but not being able to fulfill it because of financial issues or financial difficulties right now. But somebody, and this is kind of sneaky energy, maybe somebody was stolen from, or somebody took something away from this King of Pentacles is what I'm getting. Bad business deal, or somebody stealing something in the family. That's thievery. That's a thievery card. So be careful, because this is present going into the future energy with the 5th card here. And those are the changes. You got to watch out for those changes. And then we have the Ace of Cups, so a beautiful new love offer coming into you in the future. So whatever you went through with all this pain, know that you will be rewarded for it. And it might be from this King of Cups, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be this King of Cups. And as far as timing, because we didn't have any cards, usually I'll pull another one. We'll actually look. We'll use a Spirit Animal deck for timing. We have Spirit Animal card, which is the Cow Spirit number 15. 1 in 5 is 6. 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks. I get 6 weeks for this to all play out. The miracles are endless, so expect miracles in your life, pile number 2. They're coming into you. And then we have the Rebel deck. Excuse the nasty language, but it is funny, and I do enjoy these cards, and they just sometimes give whole new meaning to the read. So it says, stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste your time on ridiculousness. So maybe that's whatever you let go of in the past here. Or this, maybe this King of Pentacles in reverse. That maybe just was trying to get away with something. Maybe they were the thief. Or they were just a sketchy person. You know how you meet those sketchy guys, So sorry, I had to take a phone call that was coming in. Sketchy people, sketchy energies. It could be male or female. It's genderless. That tries to come in and act like they have more than what they do. Act like they have their shit together and they don't. Or, try to come in and steal your heart with no responsibility of maintaining that connection. are just coming in to see what you have. What do you have in your life? Do you have something to offer them, but not offering that? So I feel like you might have two options. It's all energy, possibly a water sign and a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this King of Cups is in upright, but he's coming in. And you have to use your discernment to know, because there's a lot of fake people out there nowadays, unfortunately. And they can act, they can put on an act, they're trained at this. They're a professional bullshit artist, basically. And that happens a lot. And being a psychic does not help me, because even if it's a temporary thing where I could have fun with that, I see right through that. I see right through that. Some people can't handle that. They don't want to know. They don't want to know if somebody is a jerk. They don't want to know that. They just want to stay with them. Because it's easy. Maybe it's financially easier, or, they're attractive and they feel like that's important. So I get a disingenuous energy with this King of Pentacles here, Maybe they're telling you that they have some kind of whatever occupation they're in. They're doing actually more than what they actually do. Or, they have a business that they don't actually have. Or they have all this money, but they actually don't have that. This could be male or female. And then trying to take from you. So don't waste it. Don't waste your time on these ridiculous people. No matter what they are, no matter what they look like, they'll show their true colors to you, is what I get. And then we have the Island Time Wellness, which has the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light. Oh my gosh. Adjust, change, and heal. Adapt, change, and heal. It doesn't say adjust. I can actually see it, and I don't have my glasses on. Sometimes you just have to do that. You have to move on. And people don't understand this kind of stuff. Like, sometimes it's hard. It is very difficult to move on from somebody that you feel a chemistry with or you're really attracted to. But if they've been lying to you all the time, all along, is it worth it? Especially when you have this handsome, beautiful King of Cups coming. Oh, you tell me. All right, Romance Angels is you deserve love. You are lovable. So if you've been feeling like or feeling used, is kind of what I get from this situation. Know that good things are coming in your future. You are lovable. You deserve love. And there is something better coming along with this beautiful offer of love after all this drama that might be presently still going on. And then we have the angel answers. The situation will improve, which is good. Very good. So these are my message cards. Over the winter, I bought a blank deck because I was going to start creating my tarot cards, which is a project I haven't completed yet because I've had a lot of other things going on that I didn't expect to kind of be booming right now. I figured they'd be a little bit more slower moving. But thanks to all you beautiful subscribers and my other social media. I am so busy with readings and my Reiki practice and my regular job, which I still have. It's absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you. So in the winter, I started writing things down. I was going to do some message cards and a tarot deck, which is still something that I'm going to be working on, probably for another year or so. Let's get started with these. It says, big fun under the sun. Here in the U.S., it is the summertime, so baby, you are going to really enjoy the summer with this, or you're this King of Cups. And you're just going to go out and have fun for a change. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe that's a message to me too. No, I actually do have fun a lot, but I'm busy, but I always take time out to have fun. And if there's an opportunity with somebody that I trust and love to have fun with, whether that's family or my friends or my coworkers, I'm definitely gonna go and enjoy that moment because I work so hard and I've built so much of myself, and that's the kind of attitude you have to have is enjoy life. Don't let people or romantic situations that are not meant for you bring you down. If somebody's not making an effort, just continue to move on because maybe somebody will later on. And know that you're worthy of fun. Then we have messages, phone calls, texts, DMs. So expect to receive a lot of messages. It could also be from this person, but I kind of get maybe somebody new, maybe wants to get your phone number. A lot of messages coming into you over the next 2 months. Lots of communication. Did we get timing on that? We did. I think we got 6 with the cow spirit. Okay. I'm checking back on myself. And whoever this person is, I feel like it's this person or you're this person. Somebody thinks you're beautiful and amazing, which is really nice. And they want to build something with you. And money is coming in. So pile number 2, I feel like even if you've had a lot of pain and suffering in the past, you have something really beautiful coming in that's going to be great. In about 6 weeks, I get. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. We're going to move on to pile 3, sending you love and blessings. Pile number 3, if you chose the rose quartz, this is going to be a reading in love, the love energy check-in for, say, the next 2 months. So the first card we have is the Ace of Wands. So a lot of passion. Maybe you, in the past, you had a passionate new beginning in love. All that fire. Death and rebirth in reverse. So this is the death card, which is transformation, rebirth. You might have been stuck, especially with the retrogrades and all the eclipse energy too. You might have been stuck in this karmic cycle with a karmic person also, I kind of get. I don't know where that's coming from. But that's just been going around and around and around forever. And this was in your past, but I feel like it got old, is what I get. And yeah, maybe you were in a third-party situation. But this is whatever third-party situation, and it doesn't have to be a person. This could be work. This could be family people, family members. This could be other projects that the person's working on. It might have caused you pain, but whatever this is about to be ending presently. So if it was with another person, that situation's going to fall apart. I actually did a reading on Thursday, quick reading on my TikTok that had that card's exact same position. So these swords that are usually in the heart are loosening. The third party, it's over, it's done, or it's in the process of ending right now. It's falling apart. And then we have the Three of Cups. So there might have been a lot of, presently there still might be a lot of what did I just say? Partying, debauchery. I don't even know what I just said. I don't know. Mercury is still in its shadow period. So a lot of partying, maybe overindulgence and stuff. That's what that card usually means. Possibly with this Three of Swords in reverse. And I think presently, and even if you were out partying with your friends, and just dating, and maybe you were put in a third party situation, or you put somebody, you are starting to feel like this is, I'm done with this. I'm exhausted by it. It's too much. And you're still holding on to a person, or they're still holding on to you with this Four of Pentacles, possibly holding on to your finances right now too. Even with this third party situation, you're holding on somehow. Maybe clinging to it. Maybe you need to let go of it a little bit. Yes, because we have the Two of Cups, which is this beautiful love relationship coming into you. This beautiful love offer. It's about to come in. And justice. That's kind of a weird card. I thought I had it in reverse for a minute, so I flipped it over, but it is upright. So whatever problems or third-party situation or, overindulgence, justice will be served. And you're going to have this beautiful love relationship in the future. And I get 2, so 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. I'm getting weeks again with this. So 2 weeks from now, this beautiful offer is coming in for you somehow. It might be the beginning of it. Because a lot of times when I say this, or I'm giving a reading to somebody, to be quite honest with you, if I say something is coming in 2 weeks, they expect to be like married and living with the person in 2 weeks. That's not what I mean when I say that. What I mean when I say 2 weeks is that could be the beginning of things to start to change. That could be communication. That could be the first date. That could be, can I get your number? And that's where it all begins. So that's how the timing, that's what I'm getting. And I mean, yes, it could even be more than that if you're with somebody. And justice will be served. So, if you did good, this is karma. This is the karma card. And it's a mirror reflection. So maybe you are mirroring somebody. This could be, I kind of get almost like a twin flame energy from this card. And I called twin flames the divine counterparts. And what a divine counterpart to me is somebody that you have lessons to work out with in life. But it's a connection like no other. So a twin flame connection is somebody that you telepathically connect with. You may have had past lives with before. There's a spiritual connection there. You might be telepathically connecting in the 5D realm. And you're mirroring each other in some way. And I mean, I guess you could call it a twin flame, whatever you want to label it as. It's a special connection. It's not karmic. It's not this third-party situation and this debauchery. So what ends up happening with these connections is if one of the two people, and I strongly get this, I've seen it happen, if one of the two people don't want to change their ways or don't want to help improve this love relationship, that will end. And spirit, the angels, the universe, God will have a beautiful new connection for all the suffering that you went through, possibly with the old one. Because you can have a few, depending on what you signed up for, in past lives. So justice will be served in the situation. And then for the spirit animal, we have the bat spirit, which is 5. So I said 2 weeks. 5 could be significant. 5 also to me means changes. And it says a rebirth is assured. So there's going to be some kind of a rebirth here with this situation. And I definitely feel like it has something to do with this 3 of Swords in reverse and 3 of Cups in reverse. Almost like a purification I get. And now we have the Rebel deck card, which is can be nasty language. So block your ears if you're not ready for me to say bad words. You are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So because justice is being served, If you've even done a little thing or wish somebody badly, all it could take is something like that. Is maybe to wish somebody badly or want, if you see somebody say it's a third party and you're wishing bad stuff on that third party, or you're doing anything else, talking shit, saying negative things, even trying to do spell work, watch out because shit could get ugly and justice is going to be served to the final card. So, you know, you got to let somebody do what they want. And honestly, to me, here's the thing about trying to control somebody through spell work. And I've seen it before. I don't mind if you're doing a cleansing spell or a cleansing ritual or a money manifestation thing or a thing to attract love into your life. That's different. But when you're fucking around with other people's lives, trust me, I've seen it happen to so many people. That backfires. Now, my history is that I lived in Massachusetts in the Boston area, very close to Salem. And when I started being interested in tarot cards when I was a teenager, I would go and get my readings done by witches and very spiritually developed people in Salem, Massachusetts, Witch City. A couple of these witches and these spiritual people took me in as a student and taught me quite a bit. And we're talking about in the 80s, mid-80s, late 80s. I learned a lot. And even then, we were talking about the stuff when nobody knew hardly, it was taboo. It was taboo back then. And I don't say, if somebody identifies as a witch, and I have a lot of friends that are, or they're Wiccan, I respect that. I respect everybody's religion. But when you try to manipulate other people through spell work, or through negative energy, or through manipulation, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass with this Justice card. So I've said my piece. Because people don't know. They get really desperate. And usually desperate times, that's when they do this stuff. For what? Then you got to deal with that karma. And it could push off somebody that was truly meant for you. It could push off somebody that... you could hurt somebody that had no ill intention towards you. But it ends up backfiring on the person that cast the negative energy, or even if it's a love spell. When you're trying to manipulate and control somebody that way, it's going to backfire. And I don't care what anybody says. Well, it worked for me. I get that. Sometimes when I try to convince people not to do stuff like that and just stand in their power and heal themselves. Because if you really think about it and you look at it like that, when you're trying to control somebody else, you are not healed. You are not fulfilled. Next card we have is the Islandtime Wellness, and this is sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Somebody is watching you, and I get that. This could be your love interest. This also could be a karmic third-party type person. And because I talked about that stuff in Salem, it wouldn't surprise me. So just be careful, be advised, It doesn't matter anyway because you're spiritually protected. And with the Two of Cups, this beautiful love relationship and justice will be served. And then we have the Romance Angels past life relationship. We were just talking about that. You have known each other before. So maybe this person that's going to offer you this Two of Cups, or that's going to bring you this Two of Cups, and justice, Maybe you have known each other in past lives. Um, and you keep repeating this until you get it right, kind of thing. Till you're not afraid anymore to take that leap into this beautiful Two of Cups. Until you're willing to let nothing else come between you. You know, that's when good things are going to happen. This beautiful love is going to transpire for you. Not with dark spells, not with third party situations, not with partying too much and addictions or stuff like that. And not by, communicating with somebody that doesn't want to communicate with you, not with stalking, and not with being shady. Period. Then we have the angel answers within the next few weeks. So what did I have for time? 2 weeks? Yes. So this is going to all come together for you. And these are my cards. I explained it and everyone else explained it in this one too. So during the winter, I was going to create a new tarot deck. I've had my YouTube channel for a couple of years, but I've also started TikTok like early fall last year, and it just, everything blew up so much. And I get readings, and I've been really busy, and I haven't really been able to create the tarot deck that I wanted to create yet. And I also wanted to do an oracle deck with messages. So I started writing them down during the winter when I couldn't go out as much, and, I'm not a big TV person or a TV watcher. I like to watch a good movie every now and then, but I'm not interested in the daily media that there is. So while I was on the phone, sometimes with my appointments too, different things that were said either by me or by my client, I just wrote down that phrase. So here we are. And these are going to be the final messages for your reading. Jealous karmic is keeping an eye on you. Boom, there it is. You may have been ghosted. It's an awful one. I don't know what I was doing when I made that ghost, but that's not the best ghost. It's not bad. It's cute in its own way. Something is hidden. This is a divine connection, like I was saying. And how do I live without you? So somebody may be coming in that may not have treated you correctly in the past, but there might have been a lot of passion. But there's somebody I feel like in their life, or this could be a past person that they had a third-party situation with, that's keeping an eye on you because they're jealous. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're online and they see you. I don't get jealous of anybody. I am who I am. I might not be the most beautiful person in the world, but I'm certainly not the ugliest. And I do pretty well. I get attention from the male species quite a bit, even though I'm older. And I feel like you do too. I wouldn't worry about this. But some people are just jealous. They're so afraid they're going to lose something that if somebody is, let's put it this way, if it's a true relationship, and they have to be jealous and worry about their person getting involved with you or anybody else, that relationship isn't true to begin with. That's false bullshit. And maybe that's why, if you got ghosted or a third-party relationship happened, maybe that's why, because of this other person. But I feel like your person's starting to realize that it's a divine connection. So pile number 3, I hope this helped you. I get 2 weeks out of this situation. Sending love and blessings to you all. If you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It's an energy exchange. If you want to find out about booking a reading with me or donating, everything is in my description box below. So have a wonderful weekend. Sending love and blessings to you all. Namaste.